It is Monday. Hello everyone. How are we all doing? I say it's Monday. It's Monday the something of October. It's the second week in October, I think it is. I've lost track of the dates. I think it's the 7th, but I could be wrong. I am just out with one of my group dog walks. A couple of them, well, they're all down there at the moment, all bar one, who's nibbling in the grass behind me. But today is hopefully the day that I can actually start my mobility training. Now I am a little bit wary because I've had a quiet day at work today, which is great. And on top of that, my ankles have not been hurting today. I've been really focusing on trying to make sure that my foot position is correct. If you saw my last video, you know what I mean. I was talking about how my feet have not been walking properly, or more accurately, I've not been walking properly. I've been walking very lazily. And as a result of that, it has actually affected my feet and my ankles, and possibly attributing to my Achilles tendonitis. So I'm being very, very careful today to make sure I do walk properly and I'm using my feet correctly when I walk and not keeping them stiff. So like I said, I'm just out on one of my dog walks. I am hoping that now that my ankles are starting to feel better because I am moving them correctly, I will hopefully be able to get back into my mobility training and calisthenics training today, and hopefully running training from tomorrow, which I'm starting out very slow and easy. I am not going to force myself. If I feel any pain, I'm going to stop. Do you want to go for a swim? Do you just maybe want to go for a swim? Lucky for you, I've got one tennis ball left. Do you want it? Go. And she's away. She's away! Good girl, come on. But as I was saying, I am hoping to get back into my mobility training and calisthenics training this week. Mainly because, more than anything, I am stiff. Like, I am beyond stiff. Like, saying I'm stiff is an understatement at this point. My joints are all so achy from doing nothing. Literally, they are just sore. My bones are sore, my back is stiff, my neck is stiff, my hips, my legs. Every part of my body is stiff because I've not been training for the last 2 weeks. And I don't like it. I've really let go with my flexibility training and mobility training, and I can feel it. I can really feel the difference that lack of training has actually done. So I'm really desperately wanting to get back into it. Even if I don't start my calisthenics training straight away, I at least want to start my mobility training straight, or ASAP, and then ease myself back into running slowly. Well, that is hopefully something we are going to get started tonight. For now, I am just going to finish this dog walk, and then as soon as I get home, I am going to jump straight into my mobility training, just so that I do not have an excuse. I was hoping to do it this morning because I have got a quiet day, like I said, so I did have some time free in the morning, but then I didn't see the point in doing my mobility training to get a shower, to then come on a dog walk, to then get another shower after I've got covered in mud and all sorts from the dogs. So we are going to get home and we are going to go straight into our mobility training. But until then, I'm just enjoying a walk with the dogs. And I believe I mentioned it in my last video, but I am so much more happier recently. Like, genuinely more happier. I have a better overall feeling with myself. I feel like smiling more. I'm finding myself to be a lot more relaxed and a lot more at ease. I don't know why. It's just something to do with what I've been getting up to these last few weeks. I don't know whether or not it is because the stress of the house has lifted slightly. I don't know whether or not it's because the stress of the half marathon has lifted slightly, but this week I am just genuinely overall more happier and content, and I'm hoping the feeling continues, because it's this kind of feeling that helps me get started with my training, and then once I've got started, pure determination to build the habit is what keeps me going. But anyway, you didn't click onto this vlog in order to listen to me mumble, so let's get home and let's start this mobility training. So it's still Monday night.
My last attempt, my spray deck popped out when I was rolling over, so I just kind of fell out of the kayak.
So it's now 5 o'clock on Monday evening, and I actually got home about
3 days ago.
3 o'clock, maybe 3:15 at the latest, and I have sat in complete and utter paralysis, for the lack of better words, on my phone, doing absolutely nothing. I don't know why. My brain just decided to stop working. But Jason's just got home, and thanks to him getting home and making noise in the background, got a new parcel. He's very excited. Thanks to Jason getting home, he snapped my brain out of said paralysis, so we are going to get our training done now. Typically, as soon as I go to start my training.
Don't blame me.
There's just dumped rubbish anywhere, and you're currently stood on the thing I'm trying to use.
You were sitting at your desk, staring at your desk.
Literally saying to the camera, I'm about to exercise.
Don't blame me for your
the mat on the floor. The mat on the floor is for me to exercise.
Don't blame me for your prevarications.
Oh my god, I'm tight. I like that. Oh god, I'm tight. Oh, I'm really tight. Not in a good way. Oh. Excuse me! No! Parrot's eating my toes. No! I don't care, you're not eating my toes. I've lost count now. Oh. On the plus side, that didn't hurt my knee. That's the thing I was worried about, was my knee hurting. My knee didn't hurt for that, so that's good. Leave my toes alone. Oh. Don't dare go for my toes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely need to make sure I do this more often. Hi. Over. Okay. Come. See if we can still do these. Okay. With a bit of leaning. Oh, that was uncomfortable. Oh, that hurts. 1, 2, 3.
Stretch.
Oh my god, stiff is an understatement. Definitely worse at that.
charge for that. I'll new rack on your car.
Hey.
A new rack on your car.
Worked very well. Right, that's my mobility training done. Hi Lyra. Dive bombing me the whole session. That was not easy. My hip flexors especially are so tight. My balance is shot, my ab strength has gone. It's now time for calisthenics training, so I'm just gonna do, like I've said in the past, just the foundation movements, so press-ups, tricep dips, squats, things like that, pull-ups, tricep pull-ups. Tricep pull-ups?
Yes.
No. Shoulder blade pull-ups, lateral pull-ups, whatever you want to call them, with shoulder shrugs. I'm going to do those just to see how far back I've gone. But considering when I was doing my mobility then, I was struggling to hold a side plank. Whereas previously I got up to being able to do, I think, 8 marches in a row, and now I can't even, I'm struggling to hold up my body weight again. So annoyed with myself that I've let me fall this far behind, but it's been regular illness, injury, burnout and everything else in between. It happens. It happens. You just have to take it with a pinch of salt and try again the next time. That's what we're doing. We're at it again. We've not given up. We've not quit. We've literally just taken a break and we're back at it. Let's see if I can still do any form of press up on my knees, because I definitely ain't anywhere close to a full press up right now. I'm actually scared. Don't know why I'm scared. I'm just genuinely scared right now. Right. Oh, I've got one. Form wasn't perfect, but that's okay. I got one. 2. Oh, that's already better than I thought. 3. My abs are shaking from 3 press-ups. Literally, my abs are trembling just from holding this position. Holding this position is exercise right now. I'm not going to do much today, I'm just going to see what I can do. We've got 3 so far with the break. Oh, very bad form on that one. That was a mistake, I just got to the floor. That wasn't a bad idea to go to the floor. Right, come on. You can do this. 3, 2. Oh, yeah, get knocked into the floor right now. Gonna give my shoulders a quick rest and do some squats. Yeah, I just tried some shoulder shrugs with my body weight. My muscles didn't like it. I'm back to beginning. Beep, beep, beep. Oh God. Oh, thank you, Quaffle. That was very kind. You just did the wettest, sloppiest poo right down my arm. That's me done for day one back at it. I don't want to overload myself too much, especially since my mobility making me so stiff. And also the fact that I can't even hold my body weight for a shoulder shrug anymore. I'm struggling with a side plank. Girls, stop misbehaving on my back. Ow. But the fact that I'm struggling, will you two stop at each other? I don't care, no. Get off. Grouchy bitches. But the fact that I'm struggling with even basic exercises says a lot about my level of fitness right now. I've lost all my progress. I've maintained some. It's like I can still do a press up on my knees, shockingly, with very bad form, but I can do it. But other than that, I've pretty much lost all my progress. We're basically starting back almost where we were at the start of the year, which is annoying as hell, but it is what it is. I've still been consistent in other ways, but I've not been consistent enough in my strength training to maintain it. And that's my own fault, and I know that. But that's okay, because we're back at it. We're getting strong again, hopefully. I've still got our fingers crossed. I'm gonna try and aim to get back to where I was in March by Christmas, even if that's just generally steady, slow progress. That's day one. Let's switch to day two. It's Monday night. And I just needed to make note of the craziness that's happened this afternoon. Obviously I got home, I did my exercises. I then did my Japanese lesson. But before I did my Japanese lesson, I got a request for my voiceover to provide a sample for some language learning, which I was like, oh hell yes, I would love to do that. I'm a language learner myself. I love learning languages. I would love to help other people learn languages by providing my voice as demonstrations for the tests and things and examples. I would love that. I knew I needed to do a sample for that tonight, so I was planning on doing that after my Japanese lesson. And then during my Japanese lesson, I got a new freaking voiceover order, which is fine because I have like 48 hours in which to do it. But I just felt like everything was happening at the same time. And then by the time I finished my Japanese lesson and I went up and recorded the samples, it's now 10:30 at night. And I just realised I haven't done my dog walk, social media, since I got home because I've been so damn busy. I say busy. I sat around for 2 hours because my brain just went, oh, why does my brain do this to me? What? This happens every single time. I can have weeks and weeks of quiet for myself to reset and relax and get back into this frame of mind and get back into the, I am going to do this again. Come on, we can do this. We're reset. We're no longer burnt out. We've got this. And the second I tried to start again, everything goes crazy. I say crazy. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've not got a lot of time in the day anyway, and for things just start happening all at the same time, it gets a lot for the brain. It gets a lot for the brain. And not only that, it is really, really positive because the more money I can earn from voiceover, the more I can start slowing down my dog walks to then do voiceover and YouTube more and hopefully eventually full time. But while I'm actually in that stage of getting it all set up and getting it going, getting it moving, it's a lot. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of energy, especially when everyone seems to want me all in one day. And this is the only downside of voiceover. They want a quick turnover, so you need to make sure that you're free at that time in order to do that quick turnover. But at the same time, I'm so excited. I don't actually think I've updated you guys on my voiceover. Let me do a quick update. I know these are fitness vlogs, but I just want to do a quick update because I'm very excited about this. And the reason I'm excited is because, like I said, if the voiceover goes well, I can start cutting down my dog walks, which means I can focus on voiceover and YouTube more, which means more videos for you guys. It means more fitness practice for me, and it means I can work from home, so I can work with my parrots. Anyway, my first month in voiceover, which was August, I earned a total of $40, which, was it £40? No, it was $40. I earned a total of $40, which was very exciting for me because that's the first money I have earned in voiceover full stop, which was very exciting. And then in my second month, aka September, I earned $160, which was a huge difference. I was very excited about that. In fact, no, it was more than that. I'm gonna have to check my information because I think my information is not quite right. Let me have a look see here. Money. Right, here we go. So in September, I earned $44.70, which in UK money is like 30 odd quid. And then in September, I earned $121.26. So I'd actually tripled my income from voiceover in the space of 1 month, which I was very, very excited for. And so far this month, I'm already up to $47. No, $49.80. And we're only on the 7th day of the month. I'm very excited for this. I'm very, very excited for this. I'm also very close to becoming a level 1 freelancer on Fiverr, which is very exciting. I still need to earn about $200 through voiceover or through Fiverr freelance in order to actually get to level 1 tier, but I am very, very close to level 1 tier, which makes me very excited because when I go up to level 1 tier, I can increase my prices, which I'm very excited for that. I've also I basically voiced Alice in Wonderland, but not the Disney Alice in Wonderland. It's, again, what I believe to be another indie game. I don't know the name of the game. I do want to try it though, it sounds very intriguing. But I have voiced Alice from Alice in Wonderland as well as a lot of the other side characters from another indie game. I've done some phone voice work for some people. I've got one guy asking me about work for one of his projects that he's doing where I play someone from the 80s, or I voice someone from the 80s talking about smoking back then. So yeah, I've got a lot of things on the go. I've done a lot of AI work as well. I've done a hell of a lot of AI work. And by AI work, I mean recording words and scriptures and things like that for AI recognition. So things like Siri and Alexa and those type of models. It's a new one that's coming out in Japan, and they're trying to actually get foreign voices on the go so that they can actually teach the AI to recognize foreign voices so that they can use this system, which is, again, like Alexa, Siri sort of thing. So I've done a lot of AI work for stuff like that, for things like Bluetooth and Google and Siri and stuff to pick up and recognize different accents. So yeah, I've done a lot of voice work actually, and it's very, very exciting because it's hard and it's annoying because there's a lot of setup and there's a lot of stuff I still don't know. Like this, I still don't really properly know how to audio edit. I still don't properly know how to set up plugins, and I don't really know how to do all these other bits. There's so much I don't know when it comes to audio editing. I'm literally learning as I go. I'm winging it at this point. I'm basically setting myself up in a position where when I am ready to take that next jump and learn all those extra bits, I have a good solid foundation in place of practice, and that's the important part, is the practice. And I'm getting paid for that practice, so I'm certainly not complaining. Anyway, sorry. My mind, if you can't tell, is just right now. It really is. So much is going on, so much has happened, and that's one of the reasons I've been struggling to exercise and get stuff done recently, because I have had all this extra voiceover work, and because I'm not doing my standard vlogs, I've not told you guys about it, so it doesn't make sense of why you suddenly have no time when you had all that time at the start of the year. It's like, well, this is why I've got a lot going on. But at the same time, it's very exciting and it's very fun because it's potentially going to allow me to go full time working from home, to allow me to do YouTube full time alongside the voiceover, and eventually, I say eventually because this is a 5-year down the line plan, I do want to do language interpretation and language translation. So Japanese language translation and interpretation, and sign language translation and interpretation as well. So, but that is for 5, 6, 7 years down the line, because that's how long it's going to take me to learn those languages. And again, that will be on a freelance basis, so I can do it alongside my income, or alongside YouTube and alongside my voiceover work. Yeah, there's a lot of plans in the pipeline. It's a bit crazy, it's a bit hectic, but it's freaking great at the same time. Anyway, I've chewed your guys' ears off. I'm so excited, I'm struggling to speak. I've chewed your ears off enough. Thank you very much for listening. I may end this vlog here, I may not. If this vlog appears to be longer, I decided to carry it on. If this vlog is about to stop, then I will see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for sitting and listening to me chatty, ranty sort of thing. And I'll see you again soon.